Alright, the Diary Degree with John Weaver's on, and also the Zombie from Roseman, California. Weaver John C. It's 4:50. Oh, that's actually 4:16 in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time. Still 7th of June 2023. Previous video I'm sending out is regarding the smoke and the warning to every poster out there and everybody on social media, including Mr. Don Terrace out there. And I was going to tell him about what the hell I went through. Don, I hope I make this short and succinct because sometimes I'm a long-winded bag on this one here. I've been through fires. They're not fun. A lifetime of them in the San Fernando Valley in Southern California. I hadn't been through the fires as they were raging through my neighborhood, but damn close. I live in a valley with a ring around it, forested all around. It's pretty much an issue, especially when the fire season came every year. And the fires got worse and worse. And with the weather getting hotter and hotter, generating more intensive low and high pressure, and not to mention driving the jet stream crazy. What's happening at this point? We're getting into almost practically a 24/7, 365 fire cycle. Getting to hell, we've been there for about, God knows, a couple of decades already. At least out here in the Southland. I had seen the states go up. The western states, when they get fires, man, they get fires. And when the wind blows towards the west, we get the smoke. We get the smoke like crazy. I had seen fires surround neighborhoods, not just on television, but almost real life. I had seen the damages and the devastations, what happened to them. I had breathed in too much smoke. I got breathing issues left and right. I had seen neighborhoods go up that used to be, either by nature or by man's stupidity. And I felt the terror of every time there was a fire more than 10 or 15 miles away. I was ready to get the heck out of Dodge. Now, Don, if you have Google Maps somehow and you're able to look at the San Fernando Valley, just type that in there, and widen the shot a little bit, you'll see the mountain ranges that we have, even in Southern California. We have the Angeles National Forest, we have the San Bernardino National Forest, we have the mountain ranges that goes as far up to Bakersfield and extend west towards Ventura County and beyond. And in those areas are forested areas, brush-filled, forested, populated, where certain towns had to run like crazy. And they had to. They were lucky enough that some towns actually managed to survive. I'm talking about for the past, oh, God knows, 40 years, more than that. I had seen in different spots of the valley, in the mountain ranges, and of the mountain communities get torched out. I'd seen landmarks go up. Me and fire don't mix. If I happen to see that there's a wildfire in another country, okay, I get anxiety at that point. But that's another country, it's not here. But now we're talking about Canada. And the smoke coming from Canada into the States. East Coast, maybe. But I'm looking at this and I'm seeing PTSD flare up. because I've been through it. Doesn't mean I'm liking it. That means I've been through the fear of it too much. Out here in Roseman, in the Antelope Valley, if you look at the population or city itself, you put it on landscape or streetwise or something. Now, you got to get the landscape. You got to see the geography as it is. And you see where the population is. And you also see where the plant life is like. We got a lot of dry scrub. And once we get water in here, we get the blooming going, we get the allergies going. And then when the heat goes, the water evaporates. And it dries it out and makes it dry fuel. So now we're dealing with it. Just a small 1,100 acre can freak me out. We had it by 80th West and 138th Avenue. And that's just a straight Avenue D line from the 14th Freeway and from Sierra Highway going westbound, snaking through the mountains until it reaches the Interstate 5. Those areas got hit about a decade and a half ago. So many areas of the 14 freeway snaking through the canyons from the 5 interstate going east and north. Those areas got hit within the last 15, 20 years. 2 or 3 different times. In different areas that got burned out like crazy. It took more than 20 or 30 years for the plants to grow back somewhat. They'll show the burn, but they also show new life on top of the burn. It was completely weird and freaky. So yeah, it's I'm seeing this happen here, and I'm afraid for you. I know you got a lot on your plate, dude. I know you got a lot on your plate. You probably are well aware of this. And I'm sorry for dumping this on you. I'm trying to let you know that I understand about the fire situation, and maybe you guys still do go through a fire situation every single year, like the states do. I'm just hoping you'll be okay out there, Don. And if you could talk about what's going on in your hometown on your channel, Just Don, tell us what's going on out there with the fire and situations like that. I know health is important, and you like to keep the people informed about it. But your country is sharing a lot more, and I think we would appreciate having a fire status update on whether or not your country is going to be burned to the ground or not. Stay safe, pal. Stay safe. And God be with you, pal.